Now I can see only 10. Only 10 number of people are present now.
From the
Oh, so today we are going to start with what? With what? Today we are going to start with what?
so what?
I don't know. Sir.
Previously, what we were doing?
Specific heat of a liquid.
What? Specific heat of a
That's
liquid.
the
Okay, specific heat of the liquid. What was the specific heat of the liquid? What was specific heat?
amount of energy needed to increase the temperature by 1 degree Celsius unit mass matter.
Okay, okay. So what was the specific heat of water? 1.
One, sir.
1.
Okay, so today we are going to do what?
Calendar and sprints method.
Oh, calendar method.
Calendar and Barnes. Okay.
Barnes method.
Bands.
So what is calendar and Barnes method? It is a method for determining what? Determining what? Specific heat. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Calendar.
Specific heat using. I have given the notes. You just take the notes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Calendar and Barnes. Continuous flow method. Let's bring a diagram. Can you see this figure? Can you see this figure?
Yes, sir.
So this is a setup for calendar and Barnes method. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So usually how do we use to calculate the specific heat of a liquid? Do you know how? Actually, let's bring a better picture. Actually, in this apparatus, what do you have? You have a glass tube. Clear? What do you have? A glass tube. you have a glass tube, and inside you have what? Have you seen a water boiler?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen a water boiler?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How is it made? What is it made about? Made out of?
Inductor.
It's made out of inductor. Who was that?
Dinesh.
Aluminium.
No. Do you know the shape?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It's made out of inductor. No. Who was saying that? Inductor.
Dinesh.
Dinesh, very good. Actually, it is made out of inductor. So there is certain kind of inductor which is present over here. Clear?
Yes.
Now, if we give certain amount of voltage over here, what it will do? It will start heating the water. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Really? Really, it starts heating the water?
Mm.
Okay. So Rita is saying it will start heating the water. Okay, this is roughly. This is a vacuum jacket, okay? Outside there is what? A vacuum jacket. Here you have an experiment, you will see this apparatus, don't worry. Yeah. For time being, main thing is your principle. Here. Now you have two thermometers which will measure T1 and T2. What is this T1 and T2? The water will keep on flowing and flowing out from here. Clear?
No, sir.
Water will flow from here and will exit from here.
Okay.
You have a tap which is pouring water over here. Let's denote with green water. Let's say the water is going like this. Clear? Then what will happen to this water? Will this inductor heat it?
Mm.
True or not?
Yes, sir.
So this temperature will be the initial temperature, the temperature of water. It will help you measure the temperature which is of the water which is getting in. Clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
water will start flowing from here, then it will take some heat. It will start heating. Clear? Then that water will get out of from here, and this will measure the temperature of outgoing water. Clear? Is this point clear or not?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Clear, no? So which temperature will be higher, T1 or T2?
T2.
T2.
Okay. So T2 will be higher than T1. So T2 will be higher than T1. That is given. So the total heat so what you do is thermometer T1 and T2 measure the temperature of the ingoing and outgoing liquid, isn't it? This liquid can be water or anything. For timing, let's consider water itself, okay? Clear? Is this point clear till here?
Yes, sir.
And let's consider for T is equals to time for which the water is being collected. You are collecting water over here. Clear? The water is being collected for what amount of time? For T amount of time. Water is being collected. Clear? I think it's clear till here, no? Let I be the current which is flowing over here. Let that I be the current and V be the voltage. Clear? Voltage or energy supply. So the total mass of the water collected. If m is the mass of the water collected at what time? At time t. Actually, what we want to do, we want to make the difference of this temperature of of 10 degrees Celsius. Okay. Basically, you want to keep this true temperature at what? At constant temperature. Difference of this temperature. The whole purpose is clear. So how do you do that? So how do you do that? Any idea? Any idea? Is this clear till here? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do you control this difference of this temperature to be constant? Can you control this?
Yes.
Okay. How? You can do it in two methods. One, tell me, Rita.
Sir, the sink होके कुन के मालेना.
No, you are just putting a continuous flow of water. You are putting from here and the water is exiting here. And this rod is what doing? Doing is heating the water. Is it clear?
Yes,
And you
sir.
want to find the temperature of T1 and T2. How do you do it? By changing the rate. No, one. Is it clear or not? If you start pouring the water very slowly, then the difference in temperature will be very prominent, isn't it? Because the water will stay longer over here. Is this point clear or not?
No.
No, sir.
Okay. You know, let's say we are boiling a water. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You are boiling a water by
Yes,
rod.
sir.
By rod, immersion rod, let's say. By rod, or do you want to heat it or put a rod, electrical rod? What do you want to do? By heating or by putting rod?
Rod, sir.
Okay, let's put a rod over here. You have this kind of rod, no? And this is connected to your AC. Now it will take certain amount of time to be heated. That point is clear. Usually, how long does it take? Let's say this is a 10-liter water bucket. 20 minutes, 10 minutes, something.
Did.
Okay, let's say 10 minutes. It takes 10 minutes from initially, let's say your water was at what temperature? 10 degrees Celsius. Now your final temperature is around 80 degrees Celsius. Okay, it took you just 10 minutes. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I keep on pouring water and let the water keep on flowing, now how long it will take? Will it now take 10 minutes or will it take more? I keep on adding cold water. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And this
More.
water, it will take more. It will take more time.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Because,
Yes, sir.
so the temperature difference will be different for a given time. For this,
Yes, sir.
it will start from 10 degrees Celsius, then your final temperature will be around, let's say, 50 degrees Celsius. Has the difference changed?
Yes, sir.
At the same time, clear, at t equal to 10 minutes. Previously, when you are not putting any water, it took you 10 minutes to reach from 10 to 80. At the same time, 10 minutes, now the time is what? Is taking more time. Can you see? Now the temperature has just reached 50 degrees Celsius. Is this point clear? I'll tell it one more time. Or is it clear or no? Rita, is it clear?
Sir, it actually keep on.
Okay. let's say when you were not pouring any water, it took you 10 minutes to reach from 10 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. I think that point is clear.
Yes, sir.
Now, what you did is you started pouring cold water and taking out hot water. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So at 10 minutes for temperature, now this final temperature will be more or less. I'm just asking that question.
Less.
It will be less.
Yes.
Is it correct? So by changing the rate of flow, what you been able to, let's say, now again, you started pouring more and more water and taking out more and more water, hot water. Then the time taken will be more or less than at 10 minutes for the temperature to reach from 10 degrees Celsius initially. The final temperature at 10 minutes will be what? If we increase rate. Rita,
Yes, sir.
if we keep on putting more water and take out more water, the final temperature will decrease.
Yes, sir.
Now what we do is we start pouring water very slowly, okay, and start taking out water very slowly. Then the final temperature will increase. At 10 minutes, the temperature from 10 degrees Celsius, then the final temperature around 70 degree. Is this point clear? If you start pouring water very slowly and take out water very slowly. So does it depend on your rate of flow?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I think this point is clear, no, to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Rita, is it really clear? Or I can repeat it one more time.
No. It's clear.
It's clear, no? So you can make the difference of the temperature by changing the rate of flow. Is this first point clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And second point is by increasing the voltage. If you increase the voltage, it will start heating the water faster.
वो सर मैले अघि भनेको थिएँ. Yes, sir.
You have already said that. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the two way in which you can change you can make the difference of the board temperature to be 10 degrees Celsius. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So that is how you do by changing the rate. You keep on adding water in such a manner such that the difference of this temperature becomes what? 10 degrees Celsius.
10 degrees Celsius.
10 degrees Celsius. So now I think that is clear, no? Initially, when the voltage was V, you adjusted what? You adjusted, what did you adjust? You adjusted your rate of flow. Clear? So that the difference in your temperature became 10 degrees Celsius. I think it's clear. So
Yes, sir.
how much energy will this water have? That is given by or the amount of energy present inside is given by what? Energy is given by m times C of T2 minus T1, no? Difference in temperature. Amount of heat absorbed by the water is this much, no? Difference in this temperature.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Also, there will be some kind of radiative flow also. The energy will be lost in terms of radiation also. This is just some constant energy that for time just write it R. Clear? Also, the heat loss can be through conduction, also as through radiation. Clear? So that's why we are just putting R over here, which should be equal to what? E I into T. Vi is power, T is time. This will give you energy, no? I think this is not clear, no? I think this point is not clear to everyone. Is it? Or is it clear? It's
No,
not clear.
sir.
Okay, let's explain in this manner. Now, you are heating the water. Clear? So the water will absorb this amount of heat, this total amount of heat. Is this point clear? Heat absorbed by the water is this much. From Newton's law of cooling.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or from the definition of heat, Q is equals to mc T, no? You know this, or we did at the very starting of the lecture.
Yes, sir.
And the temperature is the difference of this temperature, T2 minus T1. That will be the temperature, no, which will be inside. The water will, amount of energy the water will take. Is this point clear? So in addition to this, the heat will be lost through radiation as well. So we are basically adding total amount of heat. Clear? So all the heat is generated by what? By your coil. Clear? Is this point clear? Because the rod is heating your
Water.
rod is basically heating your water. So what is the amount of energy it's producing? Which is given by, energy is given by power into time. So the energy will be given by what? V into I is your power, and for how long is given by your time, so it will be VIT. Is this point clear? Your rod is producing energy and it is being absorbed by your water. So these two should be equal or not? Should I explain it one more time? Do you know this formula? Energy is equals to power into time. Do you know that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You don't know? Okay.
Yes.
What is power? Work done per unit time, no? So work done is basically your energy. So energy will be given by power into time, no?
Yes, sir.
Exactly, I am using that. So why these two should be equal? Because the amount of energy which is produced by the rod is being absorbed by what? Your water. This is your conservation of energy. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Rita, is
sir.
it clear?
Yes, sir.
Chultim? Chultim?
Disconnect by the search ultim.
Abib, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we can proceed from there. For our time being, don't care about R. R is just a amount of energy lost through radiation. Yeah. Now next, what you did is you increase the voltage. Let's say to V prime. If you increase the voltage, what will happen? Energy delivered will be more. So the difference in temperature will be 10 degree. Will be 10 degree. The rate you are not changing, you are just increasing the voltage. Will this still hold? You have a gas. Everyone knows. And there is a knob over here, which turns, no? There is a knob, no?
Yes, sir.
Have you all seen this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you turn it towards the left, what will happen? The flame will
Rise.
become small.
Small. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And if you increase this, the flame will become large. If the flame is small, how fast this I'm putting it this and this I'm putting this and I'm boiling the same amount of water. Okay, which one will boil first? This or this?
First,
Left one.
Left one. Oh, okay. Why?
flame
Because the heat
more.
delivered is more.
Because the heat which is given to the water is more. So the water will start absorbing heat more. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, if we do the same thing over here, if we increase the heat, will this temperature difference will remain the same? Okay, let's do it in this manner. If your flame was low and you slowly started adding water and you are taking out water also. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You are pouring certain water which is at temperature. Pick any number. 5 degree.
5.
5 degrees Celsius. You are pouring a water which is at temperature 5 degrees Celsius and you are taking out the water. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Taking out the water so that the temperature of the water becomes how much?
10.
Let's say 10 degrees Celsius. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And you are not changing the rate over here. Now what you do is you increase the heat. Will the difference will still remain 10 degrees Celsius? Did you get my question? Initially, you are burning at a slow heat. Clear? And
Yes,
you
sir.
are pouring water and taking out water in such a manner such that the temperature remains 10 degrees Celsius. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now
sir.
you increase the heat by putting it in top. You make the heat to be maximum. Now, will this difference in temperature will still be 10 degrees Celsius?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Because why? Because the water will start absorbing more heat.
Observing more heat.
So the difference in temperature will be what? More. Clear?
More. Yes, sir.
Similarly, if we increase the voltage or if we simply increase the energy, the difference in temperature will not be 10 degrees Celsius.
Yes, sir.
So what will you do? You will adjust the flow of rate. Now you will again adjust the rate of flow. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now if you adjust the rate of flow, the amount of water collected will be same as the previous one, or will it be different? It will be different, no? It will be different. So we'll have what? M prime C T2 minus T1 is equals to plus radiation will be equal to how much? B prime I prime into T divided by just this one, no? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For the same amount of time. Okay? Look, this is say equation 2. So subtracting 1 and 2, what you will get? M minus M prime C T2 minus T1 plus this R will go away. This R will subtract, no?
Yes, sir.
Equal to B minus Bi minus B prime I prime times T. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So finally, can you find C? But one thing,
Yes, sir.
just note one thing. This is in joules. This is in right hand side is in joules and left hand side is in calorie. So how do you convert joules to calorie?
One calorie is equal to 4.18 joule.
Okay, so basically what one can do is divide this whole thing by what?
4.18.
4.2, no?
1. Oh, yes, sir. 2.
4.18 or 4.2 roughly.
Yes, sir. 2.
So basically C will be given by what?
Is equal to
C will be given by what? VI minus B prime I prime
T
T divided by
M minus M prime T2 minus T1
that's it, no?
4.2.
4.2.
4.2.
Okay. This is how you'll find the specific heat capacity. Everyone understood this experiment?
Yes, sir.
So this is how, now can you see it's very interesting because this is the parameter you know, T2 minus T1 you know, which is 10 degrees Celsius, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And the amount of mass that you can measure, this difference in mass you can measure, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And this voltage and current also you can measure, and time also you can set certain time. This also you can measure. By simply doing this, you can find what? The specific heat of a given liquid. Is this experiment simple?
Not so simple.
Not simple.
Simple.
It's very simple, no?
Yes, sir.
And it's very powerful also. You can just see how one can directly find what? Specific heat by using this simple
Method.
by this simple method. And this method is called what?
Calendar.
What is the spelling of calendar? C-A-L-E-N-D-E-R.
No.
And Barnes is B-A-R-N-S.
No, sir.
BANES.
Don't search for this. Okay, calendar and Barnes. Do you know what does barn mean?
Band.
Pains, which will barn animal do you call? No. And calendar means monthly calendar. Clear? So the spelling is C-A-L-L-E-N-D-A-R, calendar, and Barnes is B-A-R-N-E-S. Okay, it's calendar and Barnes.
Calendar and band.
So the challenge in this experiment, what's the challenge in this experiment? Do you know what is the challenge in this experiment?
Challenge? No, sir.
What is the only parameter which you can control? What is the only thing that you can control?
Voltage.
Rate of flow and voltage, only two things.
And voltage.
And the challenge is setting that rate of flow accurately so that the temperature difference becomes constant. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Only the hard thing of only slightly technical from the experiment side of view is that in this experiment, that is the only challenge which you will face, but not really a great challenge, but it's somewhat challenging. Clear? So in the semester, you have this experiment as well. Clear?
Okay, sir.
So did you all copy this?
Yeah, no.
Yes, sir.
Just copy it, okay? Because this is a step-by-step process. So it will be easier for you with the reference with the notes. It will be easier. So till now, do you have any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Now, have you heard about specific heat at constant temperature and constant pressure and constant volume? Specific heat at constant volume and constant pressure. Or this is the first time you are hearing about specific heat?
No.
When did you hear about the specific heat? During your class 12, did you hear about specific heat?
Yes, sir.
So have you heard about specific heat at constant volume and constant pressure?
Forgot.
Okay. Actually, the thing is, let us consider a gas, okay? Let M be the mass of the gas, which is at pressure what? We are putting a gas at pressure what? P and volume V. Suppose we have a container, clear? You start putting pressure from here. Clear? The volume of this is V and there is a gas present over here and the pressure is P. Is this point clear? By using piston or something else, you will be able to produce some kind of pressure, no? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If the gas is compressed, then what will happen? If a gas gets compressed,
Volume
Pressure
will decrease
increases,
and pressure will
volume
increase.
decreases.
okay, if gas is compressed, the temperature will rise. Isn't it? How do I compress a gas? Either by putting pressure or by decreasing the volume or by increasing the volume? No. So if the gas is compressed, its temperature will rise. Clear? Is this point clear? But did we supply any amount of heat over here?
No, sir.
No heat is supplied. No heat is supplied. Clear? So a specific heat is given by what? Q by mt. Clear? So as you have not supplied any heat, it will be 0 divided by m into your temperature, which is basically a 0. Clear? During
Yes, sir.
compression. Now next thing. On the next thing, now what we do is, if we supply some amount of heat, okay? Heat. If we supply heat, but do not allow change the temperature. How we can do that? By letting the gas expand.
Yes, yes.
No, isn't it, Dinesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If we let it expand, then its temperature will not change. We have supplied the heat, but the temperature does not change. So the specific heat will be Q divided by m into T, which will be Q divided by m into 0, which is how much? Infinite. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So the specific heat lies between what? 0 to infinity. So the range of specific heat will be from 0 to infinity. So in order to fix the value of, is this a problem or not? First thing is this a problem or not? Is this a problem or not? I'm telling you all, I'm asking to all of you. Is this a problem or not? For a specific bit to have any value. Is this a problem? Deepika, is this a problem? Rita, is this a problem? Sudhakar is there. Is Sudhakar there? Is this a problem or not? For a specific weight to have any value.
No.
No. Okay. If we have a certain problem where your specific is infinite or zero, then how will you do? Infinite specific heat is amount of energy what it will absorb is infinite. So in order to fix this, what you will do? Because any quantity we want to have a quantity to have a finite kind of value. So that's why in order to fix this, we have to specify what? In order to fix this, either pressure or volume has to be kept fixed. Clear? Now, do you understand why this is a problem? Because for water, let's say for any gas, let's say for this gas, sometimes you will get its value to be 0. Sometimes its value you'll get to be 0.1. Sometimes you'll get 2. Sometimes you will get 3. For different condition, you'll get different kind of specific heat's value. Clear? Rita?
Yes, sir.
Is this point clear? Why this is a problem? Everyone understood why this is a problem?
Yes,
Or
sir.
should I explain one more time? Is this a problem? Dinesh?
Yes, sir.
Is this a problem? Why this is a problem?
Specific heat at infinite value, sir.
Actually, the answer is very simple. Just listen carefully. Sometimes you are getting the specific heat of a gas to be 0, and sometimes you are getting the specific heat to be infinity, which means sometimes you can also get the specific heat of the gas to be 1 or 2 or 3. But the specific heat at a certain up to a certain temperature is constant. Isn't it? That is how we have learned the specific heat. But now the specific heat is taking any value depending on where it is kept. Depending on different condition, the specific heat is continuously changing. So we want to fix this. Now, is it clear? Dinesh? Rita?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear or not?
Clear.
Really?
Yes.
So Rita, why is a problem? Why this is a problem?
Mm, because the specific heat needs to be constant now.
So for a given material, the specific heat is a constant quantity, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes.
So depending on different condition, now the specific heat is keep on changing. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now let's say sometime the specific heat of gas became 1. Now the specific heat of the water is also 1. So how do you distinguish between these two different material? Clear? So that's why we will be fixing this by keeping the temperature, by keeping the pressure and volume fixed. Clear? So depending on this, they are called CP and CV. CP is what? Specific heat at, CP is specific heat
At constant pressure.
at constant pressure, and CV is specific heat at constant volume. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So what will be the definition of this specific heat at constant pressure and specific heat at constant volume? The definition is same. The amount of energy needed to increase the temperature of a unit mass by 1 degree Celsius at constant pressure. You just have to add constant pressure and constant volume at the end of your definition. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I think that much for today. Wait, I'll be taking the attendance.